Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'll be showing you how to make the most delicious fisherman's okra, delicious seafood okra. If you like to call it that way, simple, easy, straightforward, but yet so delicious. Let's jump right into this recipe. So these are all the ingredients I'll be using for the special fisherman's okra or seafood okra. I'm going to list everything down in the description box, so be sure to check it out. I start off by blending my habanero pepper, some garlic and some chopped onions. So I've blended my habanero, my garlic and my onion, and guys, this is the blended mixture. I'm going to use this as kind of the base for the okra. So I heat up some palm oil and I'm just going to let this sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now once the oil is hot, I'm going to fry some chopped onions or some sliced onions if you like. So I fry these onions for about 2 minutes or so. So once my onions are fried, I'm going to add in my blended habanero, garlic and onion mixture, and I'm just going to stir this and let this simmer for a little bit. So once this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead to add in my dried fish because I want this to cook a little bit longer and soften up more. So I want to make this more tender, so I add this in early. I add in a pinch of salt as well, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of crayfish, just about 2 tablespoons or so. I stir this nicely, and guys, this smells so delicious already. Oh my god, it smells so nice. So I'm just going to stir this nicely and let this simmer for a little bit. So after this, I'm going ahead with about a cup of my seashell stock. Yes guys, you cannot have enough seafood flavor in this okra. Fisherman okra is all about seafood flavors, bringing out all the rich and delicious seafood taste and flavors into this dish. So guys, yes, I add in my seashell stock. If you don't know how to make seashell stock, please check out my YouTube channel. How to make seashell stock is so easy and straightforward. I like to add in my fresh fish at this point because firstly, I want my fish to have enough space to flourish, and also because my fish is delicate and when ready it can easily crumble, I want my fish to stay intact, so I'm putting it earlier on, and once it cooks for about 5 minutes or so, when it's almost ready, I'm going to take it out and keep it aside. After adding my fresh fish, I add in more seashell stock, and I'm just going to let this cook for about 5 minutes or so. I want my fish to be almost ready, but not, quite ready. I just swirl my pot a little bit so everything goes around nicely because I don't really want to stir that fish too much. So after about 5 minutes, it's almost ready. I'm going to go ahead now to take out the fish and just set it aside because I don't want the fish to get crowded in there. I want the fish to stay intact. So I'm going to take it off at this point. So after taking out my fish, guys, I go in with my crabs. Now my crabs have been cleaned properly. You can see how nice and clean my crabs look. If you don't know how to clean your crabs, please check out how to clean your crabs on my YouTube channel, and it's really easy, simple, straightforward. So I just put in my crab and I let this cook for about 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, my crabs have been cooking. I wish you could get this delicious aroma that's just filled my kitchen. So I go ahead at this point to add in my clean and deveined shrimps. Again, if you don't know how to clean your shrimp, please check it out on my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to let this cook for about 5 minutes. You can see my sauce is beginning to thicken, my soup is beginning to thicken at this point, and it's getting busy in there. I already have my dried fish, I have my crabs, and I have my shrimps in there, so my soup is getting busy. After this, I'm going to go ahead to add in more seashell stock, guys. You can see for this recipe I didn't use any water, I used just my seashell stock, and this is just going to make this okra really rich and tasty with all the most beautiful and the most delicious seafood taste and flavors. So at this point, I'm going to add in my okra. Now guys, I like to chop part of my okra and I like to blend the other part of it. So I'm going to start by adding in the sliced or the chopped okra. So I start by adding in my sliced or my chopped okra, and I just stir this nicely and just let it go around, and then I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes, after which I'm going to add in my blended okra. I've been cooking my chopped okra for about 2 to 3 minutes now. You can see how delicious this is already looking. I'm going to go ahead now with my blended okra, and I like to add my blended okra in parts, and once I do that, I like to kind of just loosen up the okra and just let everything go around nicely. So I'm just going to keep doing that and make sure that everything is sitting nicely. So guys, this smells so delicious. Oh my god, this recipe is so yummy, it's so tasty. All the most delicious and the most tasty seafood flavors you can imagine is just through the roof. So now I've added all my okra and I've just stirred everything together and tried to combine everything nicely. This is a good time to go in and taste your okra and ensure that all your seasoning is sitting nicely and everything tastes well. So I like to add in my fish and just kind of dig it in so it sits in there nicely. So I'm just going to add it in delicately and just kind of push it in, create some space so it sits in there. Yeah, I'm not going to let any of that or the soup or anything left. I'm going to add in every last drop of that soup. So once my fish is sitting nicely, everything is sitting in there, my okra is busy and almost ready, I go in with about a cup of crayfish and some sliced onions, and I'm just going to stir this really delicately and really nicely, and this just takes this okra to the next level. Delicious, tasty smells like the best thing ever. I cannot wait to try this dish. Feel free at this stage to balance whatever you feel like you need to add in. So you can see how I'm just trying to maneuver around my fish, around my crabs, to just dig in this crayfish and the onions and everything I just added. I don't want to stay too much or too rigorous because I don't want my fish to break. So I'm just going in gently, and I just want everything to just sip in and sit in there pretty and nicely. And guys, this is so delicious. This smells really, really nice. Like, you need to try this recipe for real to appreciate how good this okra smells and how it even tastes better, trust me. So once that is done, I like to go ahead and do what we call sese, my pot of okra. So I just swirl this around to just kind of let everything, mesh together and just shake everything up nicely. Give it a good shake. So once you sese everything up, it's ready. The okra is good to go. Time to serve up some seafood okra and enjoy. So guys, my fisherman okra is ready. So time to serve up some seafood okra and enjoy this delicacy. Oh my god, look at how yummy that looks. I cannot wait. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and please don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. Please try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how your seafood okra turned out. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.